Shalom. I'm the priest Wa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with a quick lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, salutations to the elect. All right, shalom. Shalom to the few sisters, the Aqua, that listen and follow this truth in silence and sincerity. Shalom to y'all. Also shalom to the Israelite foreigners who may not look like your average everyday Israelite, but spiritually their line goes back to being a Hebrew Israelite, man. All right, shalom. And I'm going to jump right into this, man. I ran across this article, and this is good news, man. Okay, this is more great news for the hopeful elect. Okay, more great news for the true believers that's hastening the day of the Lord, that's hastening the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai, that's hastening the downfall of this place known as Babylon the Great. Okay, America, right? The land of our captivity, whatever you want to call it, man. This is one step closer to the end of this rulership of Esau Edom. Okay, in the beginning of our rulership. Okay, the rulership of the Israelites under Yahweh Shai, under King David, the 12 and 144,000 at the top governing body, man. Okay, so we're one step closer. Each day that goes by, we're one step closer to the kingdom. All right, jumping right into the article, man. It says, and this is from MSN.com, and it reads, Russia, Iran finally dumped the U.S. dollar for good. You see, and ultimately they're trying to lead to a cashless society. They're trying to lead to all world currency being put on a micro CHIP, man, which is the mark of the beast. OK, they want to chip everybody, man. I'm going to just come out and say it. Right. That's what these so-called elites want to do. They want to put a microchip into everybody and perpetuate everyone as their slaves, man. They want to depopulate. That's why they're killing people through the foods, through the air, poisoning, the foods, the air, the water, so on and so forth, man. They want to bring in chaos, ab KO, right? They want to cut down the population, and then everybody that's remaining, they want to put a microchip into them, because ultimately they want to be like the Most High. They want full control. So they're doing it in steps, right? But ultimately what? This right here is going to ultimately lead to war. And that's going to lead to what? The downfall of this place known as America, a.k.a. Babylon the great city, the land of our captivity, man. All right, so we're one step closer. So I'm going to jump right into this article, man. In a bold move that shakes the foundations of international trade, Russia and Iran have officially turned their backs on the U.S. dollar. This decision, a strategic pivot towards utilizing local currencies in their bilateral trade, marks a significant shift in the global economic landscape. The move not only challenges the dollar's dominance, but also signals a deeper integration within the BRICS alliance, as Iran prepares to join its ranks in 2024. This development, reported by Reuters, is more than just a change in currency preferences. It's a statement, you see? So ultimately, this is a strategic move, man, right? And we already know how the U.S. feels whenever someone wants to ditch their dollar, when they don't want to play ball, man, right? Well, you've seen it. Case in point, prime example, the first example comes to my mind. They've done it plenty of times, but think about Libya, right? Remember, I believe the guy's name was Muammar Gaddafi, right? I forgot his first name, but I know his last name was Gaddafi. And he was over Libya, and he wanted to ditch the dollar, and he wanted to use gold as their currency. And you see what happened, man. They pretty much destroyed. They took down Gaddafi, and they destroyed Libya. Okay. And that's just one, they say economic hitman, so on and so forth, man. They try to pay him as a terrorist, so on and so forth, paint him as a boogeyman, and they took him down and they completely destroyed Libya. And that's just one of many cases, man. That's what these devils do. Okay, but it's not going to be as easy for the U.S. to do that to countries like Russia, Iran, China, right, so on and so forth, man. And all of this is biblical prophecy. Okay. Now you got to think about this too. The so-called elites of all these countries, right? The ones who they're pretty much in cahoots, but the Lord is going to draw a division between them. The Lord is going to put a particular spirit upon the kings of the earth. Okay. What is that? Since I said that, Daniel 4:17, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. This ain't the scripture that I'm looking for, but I could use this because at the end of the day, the Lord is the one that's going to be orchestrating the thoughts that come into the Lord is the one that's orchestrating the thoughts that come into the minds of these rulers. Okay. Well, I want to get what is it? Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Lord is the one that's working on the minds of these rulers, of these kings. Okay, so he's going to put a particular spirit on on these let's speak about Russia, for example. He's going to put a particular spirit on them. Iran, China, these are like the top countries that are pretty much against America, and they're teaming up. Okay, and then these countries got the BRICS. Okay, and I believe it's what, Brazil. Let's look that up real quick. I want to look up the BRICS nations. Okay. All right, it's Brazil, Russia, India, and China. Okay, and you got other countries that want to join them. I believe Turkey is one of them. Let's see. Let's type this in. Countries that want to join BRICS. You got Algeria. They applied in 2022. Bahrain, Bangladesh, Belarus, Bolivia, Cuba, Honduras, Kazakhstan. I believe, I get this shit out of here, man. I believe Turkey as well. Well, let's keep reading. So it says BRICS is an international organization comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It was formed in 2010 by the addition of South Africa to its predecessor called BRIC. In August 2023, at the 15th BRIC Summit, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa announced that Argentina, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates had been invited to join the organization. Right? They kind of give, but I believe Turkey wanted to join them, man. Let's see. Let's type Turkey in. I believe the U.S. was pissed off about that. So what did happen to that claimed Turkish aspiration to join BRICS? Well, at one point in time, it was talks that Turkey wanted to join them. And then I remember that big ass earthquake. Y'all remember the big earthquake that happened? I think that came after you had the Turkish president, Erdogan. He was talking shit, right, about the United States. And then you had that big ass earthquake that took place, and they've been kind of quiet, right? But anyways, you got these countries that are coming together that want to come against America, man. You see? So at the end of the day, all of this is going to lead to a clash, man. It says this development reported by Reuters is more than just a change. Let's go back to the top. In a bold move that shakes the foundations of international trade, Russia and Iran have officially turned their backs on the U.S. dollar. This decision, a strategic pivot towards utilizing local currencies in their bilateral trade, marks a significant shift in the global economic landscape. The move not only challenges the dollar's dominance, but also signals a deeper integration within the BRICS alliance. So it's saying that they're getting stronger. As Iran prepares to join its ranks in 2024, this development reported by Reuters is more than just a change in currency preferences. It's a statement. Russia and Iran, both under the scrutinizing eye of U.S. sanctions, are crafting their own path in the global economy, breaking away from traditional monetary systems. This decision is not just about the currencies; it's about geopolitical chess, right? So these countries are strategizing against each other, man, and that's really what war is, man. Right? Strategy. Whoever got the best strategy is going to win, for the most part. Okay, but who is the ultimate strategist of war? You guessed it, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. In Exodus 15:3, it says that the Lord is a man of war. Okay, so the Lord is the ultimate war strategist, man. Ultimately, the Lord is stirring all of this up because it's going to lead to a clash, right? Where the Lord is gathering them in the Middle East. And ultimately, the Lord is going to take them out at one time, man. Okay. It says this decision is not just about the currencies. It's about geopolitical chess, with each move resonating through the corridors of global finance. Currency shift more than just economics. The decision to ditch the dollar is a calculated step by Russia and Iran, reflecting their commitment to economic independence and resilience. By embracing local currencies, these nations are fortifying their financial systems against external pressures, particularly from the U.S. The move is a clear message. They are not just passive players in the global economy, but active architects of their destiny. But it's not just about standing up to the big guys, right? Because America, that great city, the big bad bullies on the block, man. Okay. And like they say, every dog has his day, man. It's always a time to where if you think about championship fighting, you'll have a guy who's been on top for years and years and years, but eventually, whether it be through age or he starts to lose discipline or whatever, he ends up getting knocked off and getting dethroned, man. Well, that's about to happen to Babylon the Great. Ultimately, that's about to happen to Esau Edom, man. Okay, the so-called white man, the Edomites. Okay, their power structures. They're about to be knocked off. Okay, ultimately by who? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Okay, just like ancient Pharaoh. Remember, he was a champion at one time. Going back to ancient Egypt, he was on top. And guess what? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai took his ass down. So he's about to do the same thing with Esau. Okay, he's an even more dominant champion than the so-called Egyptians, right? Well, in wickedness. Okay, because if you go back and look at ancient Egypt, I personally think they may have been more what's the word that I'm looking for? Sophisticated and advanced than America, Babylon the Great. They had a more advanced civilization as far as, certain things, right? But at the end of the day, the Lord is getting ready to knock off these damn Edomites, man. Okay? And like it says in 2nd Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So when Esau falls, we're going to rise, man. Right? It says this shift also represents a deepening of ties within the BRICS bloc. Iran's impending membership in this alliance is a game changer, adding another layer to the economic dynamics of the group. It's not just about saying goodbye to the dollar. It's about saying hello to new opportunities and partnerships within this emerging economic powerhouse, right? And that's pretty much all I want to touch on that, right? We see what's going on. Okay, this is just one step closer to war, man, right? And when all these things begin to take place, it's going to bring a shift in how people are living their lives, man. Okay. Now, real quick, I want to go to, let's see. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 50. And it's just a couple of points that I want to make. Salakia, Jeremiah 51. Let's start at 28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon. Okay, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. And this is talking about a future Babylon, because I believe ancient Babylon is around Western Iraq or Eastern Iraq or something like that. I have to go and look it up. But people are still inhabiting that land, ancient Babylon. Now, fast forward to future Babylon, okay, America. When the Lord destroys this place and takes this place down, it's going to be uninhabitable of humans, of human life. People ain't going to be able to dwell in this land anymore. Only desert creatures, man, okay, are going to be able to dwell in this land, right? So the Lord is going to completely desolate this place. And that's what all of these things are leading up to, the rumors of wars, the implementation of the MOTB, the collapse of this society, of this economy, the civil wars, the civil unrest, all of the prophecies that's coming to pass, being set up to come to pass, is leading to what? The downfall of this place, man. The ultimate destruction of Babylon the Great. Okay, for everything that took place on this soil. Okay, how Christopher Columbus came over, took down the Northern Kingdom, Gad, and pretty much tried to completely destroy them, bringing the Southern Kingdom over here, completely trying to destroy the Southern Kingdom, all of the bloodshed, the rape, robbery, and murder of this place. Well, it's going to be a recompense, man. The Lord is going to take this place out. And the inhabitants of this place, man, okay, Esau, Edom, okay, these heathen, and the 2/3 that want to follow behind these damn devils, man. Okay, the Lord is getting ready to bring complete judgment and utter destruction to this place. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. Okay, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. It says, they have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Yeah, the Lord is getting ready to bring complete hell upon this place, man. Okay, you're going to have men that's going to be crying like women out here, man. So how much more for you women? You see? Let's go down to 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, because all of this is a part of the downfall of this place, man. Okay, 2nd Ezra 15 and 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. This is what? Civil unrest. This is civil war, right? When you go into the word sedition, it means an uprising against an authority, a position of authority, man. Okay, you got these Edomite militias that are ready to make America great again. to take matters into their own hands. Right now they're riding around in tanks, showing, strapped up to the teeth, right? Showing their, their weapons, so to speak. They're ready because they already know what time it is, man. The only ones that ain't in the know is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you simple ones. You even got a few 2/3 that kind of know what's going on, but they think that they're going to be able to compete. They got guns, or whatever, and they think they're going to be able to compete against Esau, man. And they're going to be sadly mistaken, right? Because Esau was blessed with the sword, man. So they're going to get taken down. Okay. As a matter of fact, I jumped the gun a little bit. 15 and 15, this is speaking about, civil unrest, race wars, gender wars, so on and so forth. It says, one people shall stand up and fight against another and swords in their hands. Modern day sword is the gun. People are going to be robbing, looting, kicking in doors. This is going to be all, hell breaking loose. Now, this is what this is the scripture that I was referring to when it says sedition. 2 Esdras 15 and 16, Salakia on my part. For there shall be sedition among men. And the word sedition means an uprising or a rebellion against a position of authority, an authority that's in power. And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their powers. They're going to take matters into their own hands and get ready to fight against the government. Okay, civil war. Okay. And man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right. Martial law, you're going to have these checkpoints, military checkpoints set up. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You see that? You're going to have grown men that are going to be terrified, man. Hands on their loins, crying like women. Okay? How much more? And with that being said, how much more for these women? These women that think they can't be touched. These women that think that they're above a man, saying that they don't need a man. So everybody who's not, that does not have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua upon them, they're going to get put down, man. Okay, like sick dogs. Okay. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. And this is talking about when society collapses, man. It's going to be survival of the fittest out here. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Yeah, they're going to be kicking in doors, looting, taking what you got, so on and so forth, man. Right? Just like how you see on those dystopian movies, those purge movies, so on and so forth. Well, this is going to be like the purge on steroids, man. Okay? It says for great tribulation. Hey, a time of Jacob's trouble. You see? So, yeah, man, I just pretty much wanted to go into this, man. I ran across this article and I wanted to bring it out and bring a few scriptures, man. All hell is getting ready to break loose. So the best thing for the ones that may be just hearing about this truth, hey, turn to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let's end off on that, man. Okay, what is that? Sirach 5 and 7. And it reads, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. If you hear this word, if you're just hearing this word, or, you're beginning to believe in what the prophets are saying, right, and you're researching it, the best thing to do is to turn to the Lord now, man. Don't wait. Okay. Fully give your full undivided attention to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to the men that the Lord is using to push this word out. Okay. Get built up. You know what I'm saying? It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. So it's going to catch all these people by surprise, man. It says for suddenly. And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. You see? So the Lord is getting ready to bring that wrath, man. 2024 is going to be a major year, man. And Lord willing, for the true believers, Lord willing, the Lord has us covered. And he protects us during this troubling time that's coming, the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time, I want to say shalom.